Hey, good morning. It might be afternoon. It is. It's afternoon. Oh my gosh. Where has this day gone already? It's Tuesday, so don't think the week's flown by. It's not Thursday. And I walked with my friends this morning and I was looking at my calendar, and Thursday is like mayhem. So I thought I would come on live today and just share with you what I've been wanting to eat. And it's a little past breakfast time, but these are great any time of the day. And waffles, smoothies, salads, salad dressings, pastas, sauces are great ways to add more plants into your diet. And so we're going to get lots of fiber and lots of plants in this waffle that we're going to make. And I call it a carrot cake waffle with buckwheat flour and oats. I just call it carrot cake waffles, if you want to know the truth of the matter. It's funny, the other day my husband asked me if something was good for him, and I was like, well, it's just avocados, cocoa, and a little bit of maple syrup. And peanut butter. I don't think it's bad for you. I wouldn't make a meal out of it. I had made chocolate mousse, and if you were on here, you know I did that for New Year's Eve. So if you're here, say hi in the chat. I don't really expect anyone here because I didn't say I was coming on, but you never know who might be scrolling by. And if you happen to catch it in the group later, just hashtag replay and let me know what you think about these waffles. So let's get to it. I got everything ready and measured out, and all we gotta do is throw it in the blender. It's that simple. So I have this nice big pitcher that goes on my NutriBullet. And I love it for stuff just like this. And I have a Belgian waffle iron right here. I'll heat it up. Actually, to heat it up, I'm going to close it so that it's ready when we're ready to pour the stuff in. So this recipe is it's based on my oat banana waffle recipe, which is really super simple. 2 cups of water, 2 cups of oats, a banana, a tablespoon of maple syrup, a teaspoon of vanilla, and a shake of salt. Best waffles you'll ever have, honestly. But this one, I added a few things too. So we've got a cup of coconut milk and a cup of water. So that makes the 2 cups of liquid. And then I've got a cup of gluten-free oats. They go in just the way they are. You don't have to grind them up first. And I love buckwheat pancakes. My dad used to make them all the time, so it takes me down memory lane. So I have a cup of buckwheat. That goes in there. So that's the 2 cups of oats. And then I got to get the recipe, so I make sure I get everything in here. 1 banana, which is the banana. I didn't peel it, so let me peel it. Throw the banana in there. And I like to use kind of ripe bananas. This one looks kind of like that. It's a little mushy. I don't eat bananas raw, never have liked them, but I can eat them in stuff. So 1 banana, that's in there. Let's get that out of the way. We got the oats, we got the buckwheat, we got the water. Okay, I add in a scoop of vanilla complete, which is a protein powder with lots of fruits and vegetables in it and good stuff. So I put that in there. And then let me get the recipe closer to me so I can actually see it. I'll put it over here. And this is on my website, ultramarathongrandma.com. It's already on there. Carrot cake buckwheat waffles, in case you're looking for it. It's kind of down to the bottom of the breakfast items. We got the complete in there, so we're going to put in baking powder, 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder. That goes in there. And I love using a Belgian waffle. It takes about 8 minutes for each waffle, but they're just so good. And actually, these waffles are so good that you don't even really need anything on them. I like to put some fresh berries on top, maybe a little sprinkle of powdered sugar, or just ever so slight amount of maple syrup, but really don't need anything on them. Apple cider vinegar, 1/2 teaspoon. And I probably wouldn't even have to put any of this stuff in there. I could just make it like the banana oats and add the carrot cake or the shredded carrots. 1/4 of a cup of, I used almond butter. Wouldn't really have to put that in there either. You could use peanut butter, which is going to give it a stronger peanut taste. Or you could use sun butter, which is just sunflower seeds if you have nut allergies in your house. So put that in there. And what's next? The carrots. So it said 1/2 cup of shredded carrots, but guess what? I got carried away shredding a carrot. It's all going in there. And you could stir this in last so it doesn't get ground up so much, but if you want people to eat it that don't like seeing orange in their waffles, just throw it in the blender. It'll get blended up even more. Coconut. You can leave the coconut out, or you can throw it in now, or you could stir it in later. So 1/4 of a cup of coconut, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, get the tablespoon out. Put out that. Just to give it a little sweetness, and this is why you really don't need to put anything else on the waffle other than eat it like it is. All right, I think that's everything. A shake of salt. I usually just do a grind or two. That's plenty. All right, we got everything in there. Apple cider vinegar, baking powder. I got the vanilla out, but we don't even need the vanilla. We used vanilla complete, so we don't even need the vanilla. All right, then just put the lid on and grind it up, and then pour it on the waffle iron. If you don't have a waffle iron, you could make pancakes with this. All right, it's gonna get noisy. Just like that, voila, it's done. And as you can see, you wouldn't be able to do this in one of those small containers that comes with your NutriBullet. You really need the pitcher. Got a little bit of flour on the sides that didn't get mixed up. And then I just pour it in the, that's smoking, so I know it's hot enough. I just pour it on there, and this batter does thicken up as it sits, so the first one usually takes more batter because it's so thin. And I just put it on there, flip it over, and time it for 8 minutes. Wish you could hang out with me and have one, but hey. Hey, Jennifer Scott, how are you? And Elaine, you don't think you like buckwheat? Oh my God, it's so good. Hello, Tina. I'm glad you guys are here watching. I wish you were here with me in person because then you could sample these amazing carrot cake buckwheat waffles. And Elaine, if you don't want to do the buckwheat, then just do all oats. It's just a sub that I made because I do love buckwheat. Hi, Linda. They are yummy. I wish I could send it to you, Tina, but I don't know how that would work. You know, the mail is so undependable. Anyway, I'm going to head off to class. I'm going to let these waffles cook, and I'll probably be eating one, and I'll think about you all. So thanks for coming along. Anybody got any questions about how to add more fruits and vegetables to your already what you're eating? This recipe came out of, I was out walking with some friends and we stopped at Sugar and Spice, which is a little diner. Been around in Cincinnati forever on Reading Road, but then they took over a diner in downtown Cincinnati on Sycamore, and it truly is a diner. it's the bright pink and aqua and the vinyl cushions on the booths and the stools at the counter where you can eat at the counter. But they had carrot cake buckwheat pancakes. And I was like, I know those aren't gluten-free and I know those aren't vegan. I bet you I could do that. So I came home and started playing with my banana oat waffle recipe, and this is what I came up with. So you can do that too. If you like what you're putting in it, it usually turns out that you'll like the finished product. That's what I have found. So only use ingredients you love, and make sure that you can get some more plants in your diet. Eat the ones you like. If it's a bowl of tangerines, hey, go for it. You're not going to eat that for lunch. And you might eat it again for breakfast the next day, but I'm kind of on a kick of 2 tangerines, a handful of kale, a spoonful of almond butter, vanilla complete, water. Trying to think if that's everything. A couple ice cubes. That's been my smoothie in the morning. And, you know, I'll switch it up here and there, but I love it. It's got lots of calcium in it from the kale and the almonds and the oranges. Yes, oranges have calcium in them. So I've been drinking that on the days that I don't have my banana chocolate peanut butter smoothie. And I'm not tired of it yet. And I'm going to keep eating it and knowing that I'm getting lots of good nutrition for as long as I enjoy it. All right, I will see you all soon. I don't know that I'm going to go live Thursday, but you never know. All right, I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.